It's time for the NFC Championship, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Atlanta. It's the Buccaneers and the reigning Super Bowl champs. Under the lights on Sunday night.
On the postseason continuing here on EA Sports, and man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference championship time.
I don't know about you, but my butterflies in my stomach, they have iron wings in this one. And every guy I've ever talked to has all said the same thing. This game, the conference championship game, may have more intensity than even the Super Bowl because you know what the stakes are. You're trying so hard to get to the big game that this is the one that's the real challenge.
Time, which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game? And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. Tampa Bay coming out along with a man who needs no introduction, the great Tom Brady.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And nothing much materializing there in the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
And right away, he lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. And this is going to be brought back into
wow. Just took out the GOAT right at the first play.
Very good start, but don't go get those Super Bowl T-shirts left. Still the early going here.
I wonder if they've been printing them at this stage of the game, right? Do you wait a little longer before you say which one you're going to do? Good advice, Brandon.
Brady now on first down. Open man is Jalen Darden. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the...
To move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Brady going to throw. He'll check this one off to Fournette. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And this one off to Fournette. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And it'll be second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
They're looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And the Falcons will take it.
Really bad start for the GOAT.
Up to the 43-yard line. So the ball changing hand incomplete.
This is going to be the matchup to watch out on the perimeter, and it won't be the last time these two go at it. Both of them believe they are the superior. In this case, the win goes to the defense.
And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. 14 yards there and a Falcon first down. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter.
From 143 to the other for first and 10.
Ready?
Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Connor. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Out of proportion, but maybe circle this play because if they get the stop and hold them to a field goal here, that's a pretty good job. They're already down on the scoreboard.
A stop now would be vital for them because it could save them from having to do it multiple times later in the game in order to either get back into it. Message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offense coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
Meanwhile, Brady's throw complete to Freiermuth. And he gets this up. A short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger game. Also, if they...
Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down by a couple of yards. Left side here. That's complete to Godwin. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Bucs are back within a score. Well, it was 2nd and goal. You're in there close. That's the fullback's comfort zone.
Not only is it his comfort zone, it's an expectation. That's what he's supposed to do. Turn and hand it to him. Big guys fire out. Find your way into the end zone.
Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get him 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no left. And he is going to lose yardage here. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Mon looks to throw. Over the middle, caught by London. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him.
Misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Welcome back in, everyone, to EA Sports coverage of the NFL. We're in the first quarter of action, and it's the Buccaneers who are in control of the football. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
I don't care who you put.
Safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. Well, 12 after the loss. Now Brady. And that'll be caught by Darden. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 36. To the 30. On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play there.
Is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And he is going to have a Bucs first down. They needed 5 there.
Then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And he is going to have a Bucs first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. The Bucs passing game.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one.
2nd and 10. Here's Brady to throw. A quick pass here to Godwin. And the Bucs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Two of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. White diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown.
I know the play ends up in the end zone with one person carrying the ball, but how about that big mass of humanity that guided him to that spot?
Yeah, they got there, but I love the 1st and 10. Ahmad fumbles it. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
That would give you possession back. Now let's make this simple. Anyone who plays the game, take the football. Always take the football.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 46 yards rushing for him.
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there. Making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
And now a fumble. The ball's out, and the Falcons grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
You remember in preseason when we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills, and guys either slapping at the ball or game. But the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The Falcons on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, here's Mon. Into the hands of London. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up 4th down.
I think that call was made not so much to try and...
For 7 there. And that'll bring up 4th down.
I think that call was made not so much to try and get the first down, although they would have taken it if they could have gotten it, but to give their punter a little bit of space and try and help out their defense.
Yeah, got the safe completion on 3rd. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Fair catch called for and made, but now we'll have to see about the penalty.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
Struggling with this one. You're watching it, partner. Is it more the first rather than the latter? This is a tough one. Almost feels like he felt like he had to call it on that play.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
The linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. Bond's going to keep this himself, and the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before.
Defensive tackles, because we asked them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. 3rd down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out, but his ability to create things with his legs makes things different.
1st and 10 at the 47. Mon looks to throw. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
When you really analyze it, he took away a big play for the defense, made it an uneventful run because he avoided a sack and didn't lose yardage.
He'll decide to keep this once more. And that one will go for 13 yards on the keeper and a first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Mon. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off.
Team's first sack of the game. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Mon going to throw it. Screen play set up for Williams. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 14 yards there and a Falcon first down.
When I see a defensive coordinator get upset and throw his headset, this is the kind of play that'll do it. You force 3rd and long. This is almost sort of a give-up play. You're just hoping to get something.
On first down, here's Mon. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
Koo knocks this one through the post. And the lead is down to 1.
Championship game held earlier today. And it's the Buffalo Bills who are heading to the Super Bowl as they await the winner of this NFC Championship game. Moving on, let's take a look at the next-gen stats in the first half for Tampa Bay. And they've had some success on the ground. And with the lead going into the second half, they'll no doubt be looking to keep it going. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, we take a look there at the numbers for them running the football in that first half.
It's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
The give to Fournette. Now Brady. He'll get this one complete to Darden. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Well, you think he loved the protection he had there all kinds of time.
And you're so right. How could you not love that? Great protection. The big guys up front really locked in on it. No one gets near the quarterback. He's got all the time in the world to survey the field and deliver for a first down.
Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Richie Grant. And the Falcons are going to get the football here at their own 23. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. But now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision.
Down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Under pressure is Mon, and he'll go down. Devin White defeating the offensive line and they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That's good for 28 yards. On the give, this is their fullback. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. To throw, it's Brady. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 12-yard line. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Brady. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 12-yard line. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Here's Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And the Falcons are going to have it here at their own 15.
Nursing such a small lead, you thought he'd take better care of the football after his last drive. Now for the second straight possession, he's put all the pressure right back on his defense. They need to take a stand and hold that lead.
They punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Beginning on the ground with Patterson. They find some open field here. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
That was good, tough running right up the middle, and if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
That was a really nice play, able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. They really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
Ready?
First and 10, it's Patterson. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5.
They've created a nice sustained drive.
The first down run got 5. Here's second and 5. On the counter, it's Connor. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out. Hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. 41 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. On first and 10 is Connor. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16.
3rd and 2, right? So this is a situation where low man has got to win at the line of scrimmage. But it's not just the low man winning. It's the low man who's winning with some force. And they had that to pick up.
Down to the 16 here for first and 10. Bond's going to keep this himself. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the...
That was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
And he slides to a halt inside the 10.
Beating coverage and getting open, so he just threw that one away. They'll come back to the huddle, reset, and try something different.
On second and goal, here's the option. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line.
Ready.
Connor is into the end zone. It's a Falcons touchdown. So the second down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite.
Again, it's Brady. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in.
Last play.
Throwing is Brady on third down. And this is caught. That's Watkins. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 41-yard line. 5, good for a gain of 5. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 13-yard line. Give them 22 there on the third down conversion. No mistake.
I mean, was it 1 yard?
Yeah, plays like that, you at least expect a first down. They're just 1 yard. Again, they'll throw with Brady. That's complete over the middle to Callaway. And they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the first down marker. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to make it fourth down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Now Brady got to have this one. And it's caught. Touchdown. Quez Watkins. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs have taken the lead here now in the fourth quarter of this championship game. Atlanta now coming out on the field. A field goal would tie the game. A touchdown, of course, gives them the lead. Boy, the drama intensifying on every single play with a Super Bowl berth on the line. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 46 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right and playing for the pass first.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, a give to Connor. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. On second, here's Algier. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
But that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space.
49-yard line. They run behind center with Connor. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blocks.
Here's Mon. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
For as many sacks as this defense had, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And he will get enough for a first down, and that will lead.
Coach, because if you don't quite get there, get to the quarterback, get your hands up into the passing lane and knock it away as we just saw there.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Third down. He'll look to throw. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
If they get a game-changing score on this drive, it's going to be because of plays like that. That run was pure heart. Took it himself, found a way to reset the downs, and advance the ball.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Connor. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 70 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
And they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast.
2nd and goal. Give to Algier from the shotgun. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from them. Remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough.
They scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive, the less into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
Oh, he brings it in off the deflection. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. And they get to hoist the Hallis Trophy. Unbelievable victory, moving on to the Super Bowl.
I only hope that these players understand exactly who is behind that trophy. George S. Hallis, one of the creators of this great game of football of ours and creator of the NFL. What an amazing feeling and an amazing accomplishment. Of ours and creator of the NFL. What an amazing feeling and an amazing accomplishment.